What up, guys? It's the Early Game Daily News, your daily gaming news with your host, Amin Moon. Today I've got a GTA 6 leak, but you know that from the thumbnail, and One Piece live cast, which is like, okay. GTA 6, another leak, another location. I know it's getting redundant at this point, but hear me out. Apparently now, Detroit, Chi-Town. Why? Because they were, they were considering the Project Americas, right? Then Dan Houser left. So the Project Americas thing, which was Florida, South America, International, wasn't happening. Then they were considering a live service Fortnite thing. They might still be doing that, we don't know. But in terms of location, they then went from Vice City to, now we can't do that because it's too similar to Los Santos, because it's both, you know, sunny and palm trees and all that. So now they want something gritty and dark, and they want Detroit and Chi-Town. If you think about it, it does make, because they went from Vice City to GTA San Andreas, fair enough, it's beach, palms and all that, but then they went to GTA 4, which is New York, which is dark and gritty, then they went to GTA 5, which is palm trees, beaches, Los Angeles, and now back to the gritty city. That's the rumor, I don't know what to tell you. Now, if you ask me, which you're not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, I like Chi-Town because Chicago is kind of cold, windy city, and then in the winter and just through the, you know, through the sewers, from the underground, you have a little bit of smog, and then imagine it's gonna be rainy, because you know it's a next gen game, it's gonna be rainy. The graphics, I mean, they can really, the mud and the grit of the city, of a city, especially like Chi-Town and Detroit. Interestingly enough, now that I'm saying this, is it gonna be set in the prime of Detroit? Because that would be interesting, because then it's a whole different city. And maybe we go back to 50-60 Chicago. Unlikely, but that's definitely not a leak. You heard that here first. Now that would be exciting, because we could start in 50-60 Chicago and go on and move on to Detroit. And at that time, both cities were major. I'm hard. Get back on topic. Apparently this is all gonna come out in 2025. We've heard this many times before, but now here's another reason why this might be legit. We got the trilogy, we're getting GTA 5, then we're getting the GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption remaster, we talked about that here, which is gonna come out in 2023. So all of these will tide us over until GTA 6 is then released in 2025. 2025 is making a lot of sense to me, and now I'm gonna shut up about this and move on to the next one.
Do One Piece and then let's fucking go home.
All right. One Piece cast. It's live action cast. I grew up on One Piece. I stopped loving One Piece when it turned into an LSD trip, not gonna lie. When they had the guys with the fucking head bigger than the body and the fingernails infuse you and change your gender and just, I don't know, and they have the biscuit, fruit, and cookie boogers. How are they gonna turn this into live action? I don't understand, but they are. They really are, because here's the cast. Here's Luffy, Usopp, Nami, Sanji, Zoro. Am I missing somebody? No, that's the cast. It's gonna be
CGI. Imagine like the long arm.
Yeah, how are they gonna do the CGI? Because the long arm, the big-headed shit, all that crazy shit, the LSD trip, that comes on. That's later on the show, right? But the stretched out arms, that's essential. Buggy the clown, he's one of the first villains, and he cuts himself into pieces, and well, he doesn't cut, but you know what he can do. Arlong, even I could see that being the first arc, but he's a fish man, so it's just gonna be, I don't know. I'm curious, but I'm having visions of failed Dragon Ball movies and any terrible anime movie ever. But it is Netflix, and they do have a lot of money, and they do have a lot of eyes on this. I think it's gonna flop. Like, I think it's gonna be terrible. Saying this as a kid who used to love One Piece. Anyways, I'm rambling today. What am I doing? Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss that subscription, because we're here every day doing the gaming news, and it's easy to miss it on a daily basis. But we be here, you know? And sometimes it's more gaming news, sometimes it's less, like today. But we always do our due diligence to bring this shit to you.